This is a Rogue Media Network podcast. Central Texas Life with Ann Harder presents Central Texas Events.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Central Texas Events. And have we got a wonderful event to let you know about? And it is benefiting La Puerta. And if that's something kind of new to you, there's a reason it hadn't been a nonprofit in Waco that long. And I'm so happy to have with us Debbie Perry, who is working as the silent auction person. You're helping all that for this fundraiser, and Marianne Hill, who is co-chair of this wonderful event. And this is coming up November 14th. It's a luncheon at Baylor's Hurd Welcome Center. And so let's talk about La Puerta. This is only the second such event you've had, right, Marianne?
That's correct. We started last year. La Puerta had grown so quickly and spread into the community. The ministry started at First Baptist Waco from our Spanish-speaking congregation, but they were meeting the needs of their congregants, our pastor, Israel Lobachaman, and his wife, Emily, and they did such a good job as they tried to fill some gaps and to lead their people to find ways to work the societal systems. And
there's help out there.
Sometimes there's help out there. They just couldn't get to it because of the language barrier.
Right.
And so Israel and Emily started helping their own congregants figure out how to do that, and it spread very quickly into the community.
Right.
And especially during COVID, it was so needed. And so following that, it had spread so quickly, the need was so great that they did become their own 501(c)(3). So now they minister to the entire city of Waco and the surrounding area.
So First Baptist Waco still provides a lot of support for La Puerta, even though it is its own thing.
We still provide the basic expenses for La Puerta in that they use a portion of our building for their meeting. And then they also, we pay basically the basic expenses, salaries, what it needs for the organization to exist. Mm-hmm. So that's everything that is given to La Puerta from other sources, grants, attending this event, donations of any kind, goes actually straight to ministry. And what we can do depends on how much money we're able to provide and how many funds we can provide for the planners.
Well, let's talk about the event. It's starting at 10:30 in the morning. Again, this is November 14th, a Thursday, at Hurd, which is a beautiful. If you've not been in that building, you need to come to this just so you can see.
Absolutely.
So you can see the building.
It's gorgeous.
It starts at 10:30, and then the luncheon will be at 11:30, and you have a silent auction. And Debbie, I was looking. You've got courtside tickets from both Baylor women's and men's basketball.
We do, and a signed basketball comes with those tickets.
Oh my goodness!
And we have lots of other things in the basket. Those are the main things. We have 4 women's tickets courtside on Championship Row and 2 men's tickets that are a part of the silent auction. We have a sunset dinner cruise on the Brazos River. We have golf at Ridgewood.
Yes,
we have
lunch following.
Yes, with lunch for 4. We have some new items this year. That one of our favorites is, we're calling it Waco Eats. We may change the name before the 14th, but it's a lot of locally owned restaurants in town that have opened up that we want to support them and get their names out there.
There are a lot of new ones too.
They're wonderful.
Yeah,
so that's a wonderful basket, and then we also have one that we haven't come up with a name. My daughter wants to call it "You Need This," but I don't know if that's such a great name.
And I probably do need it. What is it?
But it's just all like teeth whitening from Dr. Martin Starr.
Oh, Dr. Martin Starr.
There's massage, and there's color analysis, and beauty supplies, and beauty services. It's really a fun basket. So they're all. If you come at 10:30, you'll get to look them over closely and make your bid.
All right, bid early, bid often, and you won't have an audible auction though at this point.
No, we will not. In fact, we will text you during the meal to let you know if you are a winner.
Awesome. And you have a speaker, too. I want to know more
Yes,
about
we
him.
do. Dr. Felipe Hinojosa, who is the endowed chair of Latin Studies at Baylor University, will be our speaker. And his chair is endowed by my co-chair, Nancy Jackson, and her husband.
Aww.
So it's very special to Nancy and John. that Dr. Hinojosa will be our speaker, and it just seems so perfect. He's fairly new here to the Baylor faculty, and it's a great way to introduce him to our community. And he just his area of expertise was perfect, and he has a wonderful story himself.
Oh, yeah. It'd be wonderful to hear that. Now, you have sponsorship levels. You can buy tables, right? But can you
That's
also
correct.
get individual tickets?
You can buy individual tickets. They're $75 each, and we promise to put people at a fun table. We have lots of people there that do that, and so we try to put together tables that people will enjoy each other the best that we know how to do that. But we do have lots of people buying sponsorships, and we're always open to more.
Yeah, well,
So-
it takes money to have a ministry of this magnitude when the need is so great for
Yes.
our Hispanic community. You were mentioning, Debbie, restaurants. You told me a wonderful story, Marianne, about Chick-fil-A.
Yes,
tell
it's
me
one of
again.
my favorites. Last year we went to visit with Jake Roy, who owns Chick-fil-A on Franklin and at the mall.
Always a line there.
Yes, and Jake's a great guy, and we talked to him about sponsoring, and he was willing certainly to sponsor and gave us offer of food for some of our events, which he has done for us. But he also asked the question. He said, "I employ a lot of Spanish-speaking people, and it's hard for them to get someplace else in their day. Is it possible that La Puerta might be able to bring their services here?" So this past year, we have done classes, ESL classes, on site at Chick-fil-A, and right now we have about 20 people participating in that one class.
Oh,
So
that
it's-
is life-changing, you know.
well, we hope
to-
so.
To
We
get
certainly
a real,
hope so.
handle on the English language for
Well,
these
and the
Spanish
wonderful
speakers.
thing about the people that are served by La Puerta is they are all eager to learn and to improve their lives. And the goal, the mission for La Puerta is that we can teach our Spanish-speaking neighbors life skills, how to negotiate the societal systems,
Right.
so that they can become good citizens and then pass it along to the next generation. So, that's a thing that doesn't just happen once. It catches on.
Yeah. Are
And
there
so
citizenship classes involved? And
There are
what
citizens-
are some of the things that you offer?
we offer citizenship classes. There is some pro bono legal if people should
Yeah.
need it for
Wow,
any
yeah.
reason. We have a counselor who donates a big portion of her time. There's a small charge for that, but it is a very good service, and people take advantage. And there's very little of that available in the city of Waco. And so even Waco Family Medicine sends us people that, because it's in such high demand. They do some practical things like sewing classes and cosmetology classes.
Oh.
We have a group of women who make soaps and all kinds of things that involve fragrances. This has become a cottage ministry and a
Good,
cottage
yeah, to
industry
another
for
area
some
of
of these
fundraising.
people. So one of the I think most interesting things is that some of our Hispanic ladies have been coming a long time, and they are now teaching some of these classes and inviting others to come, and have made where they can make some money doing that.
So even though it's a relatively new ministry, a new, 501c3 in Waco, it's having an impact.
We
obviously.
believe that it is. It's well known in the city to those that are trying to serve this population, because it's kind of a one-of-a-kind ministry.
Right. And again, coming up is there La Puerta. What are you calling the event? Does it have like a luncheon?
Abre La Puerta.
That's right. I had seen that.
And La
Abre
Puerta
meaning
means the door,
the door.
open, and abre means door. So we hope we are opening the door,
Opening the
by the
door.
funds that we are raising.
Yeah. Do you have a goal? Do you have a figure
Well,
you want to?
we do have a goal. We hope that we can raise about $100,000.
Ooh, that would be
And
awesome.
that we can. That's our stretch goal,
Mm-hmm.
and we're already at about 85. So
Yeah.
we just need some more to come on board with us so that we
Well,
can reach that stretch goal.
It is going to be such an awesome event. And again, it's coming up on the 14th, Thursday the 14th at 10:30 start the silent auction. You won't want to miss that.
We also have a mariachi band at 10:30.
Oh, right. Okay,
Baylor
well,
has a new mariachi
They
band.
really a Baylor.
And they're going to be playing from 10:30 to 11:30 when our program and luncheon actually
I
starts.
want to see their green and gold mariachi.
I know, that's going to be
uniform.
cute, don't you think?
Oh my gosh, how awesome! Yeah, and of course the luncheon and the wonderful speaker, Dr. Felipe Hinojosa, and just a great event, ladies. How can folks get tickets?
They can go to the La Puerta website at lapuertawaco.com.
Okay, very
and there
easy.
is a place to register. You click register there.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy a table or you can buy an individual ticket at that site.
And it's just going to be an awesome event, a huge fundraiser for this very needed ministry. They're out of First Baptist Waco. It is just awesome. Thank you both so much,
you.
Debbie.
Well, thank you for giving us an
Mary.
opportunity to tell everyone about our
Well,
event.
you've got to come back, and I would love for you to bring the pastor maybe, and let's do a
Yes.
more in-depth thing.
We'd love to do that. He's
to
a
talk
delightful
about this
person.
ministry. Yeah. Well, that'll be great. Thank you both so much, and thank you for being with us for Central Texas Events. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
This has been a Rogue Media Network